And welcome to number 46. Hopefully we'll get the live stream right. We connected the hard wire so that we should have a good connection and we could have some stable information. This is the Bring Your Guard Down podcast, and I'm Tony Incomparable, and this is...
Rocco. That's me, yeah.
Anyway, so it's been an interesting week, I'll have to tell you.
For who?
For everybody, for me, for sure.
For you? Well, let's start
I'm
with
driving last night about 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
On the Queen Elizabeth, the expressway there, the QEW.
In the Toronto area.
We're driving nice and calm. Boom! I get rear-ended.
Oh,
and I'm actually moving around 40 kilometers an hour, and this car just fucking plows into me. Destroyed. Because I was driving the pickup truck, and I have this big trailer hitch on the back that I just put on there. This car totaled. And I went forward, back, and I looked at my son who was in the passenger seat. I go, what the fuck? We looked at each other, go,
what happened?
This car was demolished. It was like a Hyundai SUV.
You go too fast.
He was saying he was going about 70 kilometers an hour. I was going about 40, but there was trade how it is over there. There's a big fucking sign at here, Ontario. It says, slow down. Be prepared for stop traffic up ahead. This guy just fucking... And so to make matters worse, does he come and check on us, to see if we're okay? Nothing. He's fucking looking at his car. He's on his phone. And then about 10 minutes later, just before the emergency guys arrive, are you okay? I go, what are you thinking? I say to him. You come now and ask me? Oh, fuck you. The sun was in my eye. Being very defensive, And I just said, okay, we're done talking, and I walked away. But anyway, my truck got a bit of damage. Like I need to replace the whole back bumper and the hatch, but that car was fucking right. Like the whole front bumper was connected to the trailer hitch. And so the MTO guys come, with the side, they block the traffic because they say there's 40 rear-end collisions every day between 427 and 4 Drive. 40 collisions every day that they don't even send the police anymore. They bring the MTO guys there. They take pictures. They go to the collision reporting center. Finally, around 7:30, 8 o'clock, this is this took 2.5 hours of my day. We get the report done, and I hear Tim telling the story. Yeah, I was in the center lane, and I was trying to, I checked my blind spot, and then as I checked in that split second, I plowed into this guy, he goes. And judging by the way the car hit me, it looks like he said, oh shit, and he would try to go into the outside lane, and he turned at the last minute because the car was demolished from the middle to the right, not straight on. So you're a liar. Anyway, it's your fault. I got back pain in my head. I'm going to go see my doctor. Get some free massage. Hey, Mike, you ever been in a car accident?
Fortunately not, no.
Okay, if you're going to if I put a mic on Mike's desk.
He gets nervous.
You got to speak loudly and directly, or else we're going to take the mic of you. So have you ever been in a car accident?
Fortunately, no.
I guess that's the first time we ever heard Mike's voice.
You never been in a car accident.
Yeah, anyway. I don't know. What about you? Anything new?
Oh, just the usual stuff. Training.
Yeah.
I find out how a lot of time... I meet a couple of stupid people, too, one week. Yeah. You got to be careful when you're driving in the street. There's a lot of people, they're very ignorant, number one. Okay, because sometimes you in the passing lane, somebody park illegal on the street. You want to get past this car that's parked, but the guy in the left lane, in the center lane, he doesn't let you in. He prefers that you smash your car into fucking intro, to rumpelicorn against that car instead of let you in. These are kind of ignorant people over there, okay?
So, in Italy, you were driving in Italy, right?
Oh, yeah.
So how was the driving in
No
Italy?
problem.
How was the driving in Italy? Was
Perfetto.
it like perfetto, right?
You know why?
Did you see many accidents?
None.
That was shocking to me to hear about 40 accidents a day.
Of course.
Holy shit.
What does that tell you for the rear end?
All rear enders. They're all like either on the phone or they're not paying attention. They're not focused themselves.
They're not
focused themselves. They're
Why?
looking-
Because there's only one explanation for that. I'll tell you right now. If this match you from behind, you say no focus. 99% of the time, they're on the fucking phone.
Absolutely. And I believe this guy was the full 2 hours that we're waiting for this report.
Policeman.
The report at the center.
At the center, yeah.
He was. I left my phone in my car because my phone got smashed because when it hit the dashboard, the phone went flying and it broke the camera, the lenses on the back, so I can't take pictures or anything anymore. So I got to get a new phone. But he was on his phone for the straight 2 hours, not even looking like this the whole 2 hours. I said, how the fuck?
See? That's because, I tell you, if he's on the phone at the center place, that means that's his habit.
Yeah.
He's on the phone even when he drives.
Oh, no, this is him. So he's driving.
Right.
He's looking at his phone because it's slow. It's stop and go. It's fucking a nuisance.
Yeah.
He puts the gas. He's not paying. You go, oh shit, bam,
Exactly.
smash.
Exactly. And he's a ignorant prick too. I'll tell you why. Because you have your son in the car, right?
Oh yeah, didn't check.
He
it
didn't
out.
even ask you how the children's are doing inside the
No,
car.
nothing.
You caused the accident because you're a prick. Plus you lied to the cops. Plus you lied to center. You try to get away. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Plus, you
Oh, yeah.
actually deserve it. Ti rompe le corna against un palo on qualche post or some fucking place. Let's get back to Italy. You asked me how to be
exactly.
over there. Well, l'Italia, the difference between Italy and us in North America, it's l'Italia, they know how to drive very good. A couple of reasons, you know already. The street is small. The car's a little bit smaller, but a very tight spot over there.
Right.
And not a lot of parking places in those cities and town in Italia. They have a public parking. So sometimes you get to the stop sign. It's okay if you don't make the stop. You slow down, you check them up. La baglianda, pimpi, high beam, or pipi, you give it a trompa and you go. La precedenza is always on the right. You got to understand. They got a more class when they drive l'Italia. Europa, I think.
So I noticed that on the cars in Italy, the horn was on the lever. It wasn't like the press.
That's right.
It wasn't like you press here, like you have to.
No.
So
You keep your position on the steering wheel. Beep, I could see.
and there
Not
was
like this.
Yeah, there was
I could see.
honking when they get an intersection. Beep 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 beep.
Because I tell you, they're going. They say, I'm going. You already calm down.
Yeah.
Plus,
Yeah.
they have a lot about, in Europe, when I went to Italy, at least in south of Italy, they have a lot about, you know that song about Yes, Roundabout?
Yeah.
They got a lot of roundabout over
yeah,
there.
right?
Again, a roundabout. Yeah. So you got to get used to the feeling you're not stopping. You have
Right.
to continue the flow of a little
Continuous
traffic. Oh,
flow.
nice.
Yes.
See?
And I remember, I don't know if this. I remember once we were rented a car or something, and we're up in the mountain, Monte
Yeah.
Cassino area,
Oh, beautiful.
and we're trying to do a U-turn.
Okay.
But it took us like 15, 20 minutes to go because we couldn't get it was too narrow, the road. So we kept hitting the side of the mountain and fearing of falling off the cliff.
I don't blame you.
Instead of, probably should have driven up for 2 hours, then come back
Oh,
down.
yeah. Oh, take
What a country.
Beautiful.
Anyway,
Italia.
so Mike, what's up? You're nicely dressed today. What's
Mike,
going
look
on,
at
Mike?
sharp, eh?
I dress for work. This is how I dress.
Where
for
do you work now?
Work. Same place. Same place.
Okay, so you have
Nice,
to wear a
Mike.
suit. You look very sharp.
I don't
man.
have to wear a suit. I
You
choose
got
to wear a
jeans
suit.
with a jacket. Very sportivo.
Very sporty. Oh, yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
look sharp, Mike. You look fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
beautiful.
How was your week, Mike?
Week was good. Week was good.
Anything exciting happen? No.
Work.
Okay.
Work, that's it. Oh, young people.
You know, I've been doing research during the podcast to talk about.
do research,
You know
yeah,
how
for what?
we always talk about fart references in our early
Oh,
podcasts.
lipiriti, yeah.
So, do you know that there's? I'm going to quiz you because you should know this stuff.
Quiz me about fart now.
Well, because it's important that it's a sign. Okay. So this says how many times you how do you say it?
In dialect,
Scorreggio.
Scorreggio is Italian. Lupirito, it's Calabrese.
Okay. How many fart tells you what's wrong? Under 5 times a day. What do you think is wrong with you if you only fart under 5 times a day?
I think you got something trapped inside.
That's one for Rocco. Perfect. It's exactly right. If you fart under 5 times a day, you're constipated and gas is trapped inside.
Uh-huh.
Okay, from 5 to 14 times a day. What do you think it is, Mike? What's wrong with you? Or not could be nothing wrong with you. But what 5 to 14 times a day? What do you think?
I don't know. Seems.
No,
Huh? He doesn't know. How about you?
I don't know.
you're normal.
Come on, exactly right. If you fart 5 to 14 times a day, you're completely normal. You have a healthy gut.
I told you.
Oh, you're fucking smart. 2 for
I'm
2.
telling you.
0 for 2 for
Go
Mikey.
ahead.
15 to 20 times.
If you fart.
Yeah. In one day, if you fart 15 to 20 times. Now, you should all start counting these because this is science, okay? 15 to 20 times. What's wrong with you?
Well, that means you some kind of food you eat is not doing you justice. You have some kind of gastronomical trouble in there.
Or fermentation.
Because of you. Now, you know when that happened? I'll tell you right now.
Okay, go.
I'll tell you right now. What's up, okay? Because a lot of people, especially Italiano, you do it all the time, eh?
Mm-hmm.
They eat la pasta, right? They eat the antipasto.
Yeah.
Then they eat macaroni, spaghetti, huh? Then they have a little piece of meat, cotoletta, something after that. And then at the end, you eat the salad. That's fucked up.
So,
Because the salad, it's a water soluble, okay?
All right.
You got to eat the salad first. Then when you put the meat on top, the salad comes out and it gives the meat a little hand. Come on, buddy, let's take off.
okay, so what is fermentation? It's too much fermentation.
That means you mix up too much food in one sitting. You let it over there and sit
it's
over
like
there. It doesn't move.
Faru Marcello.
No
just-
casino. You
Okay.
need some Pellegrino. You need
So
to take
you're
a
farting
shit.
20 or plus times more a day. You're eating too much food,
Exactly.
and it's too much of a mix.
You mix
Okay.
too much wrong food
If
together.
you fart more at night,
Yeah.
at night when you're sleeping, ever been awakened by a fart or your partner farts, what do you think is the issue with that one?
I think if you fart at night
Yeah.
and you sleep with your wife,
Yeah.
it's because you want to try to kill her.
Okay. Dinner isn't digesting properly before bed. So what's the rule, right? How many hours should you eat before you go to sleep?
6 hours, I think. Yeah.
Think? When you're training, do you eat like
No, me. I'm a boxer. I can eat anytime. I can have a caracazza de salsiccia in the oil 3 o'clock in the morning. Doesn't bother me.
okay.
But I train under special training. Like a green beret. Like a Vietnam. That's the way we train. My intestine is very special. They're not normal people. But normal people, you have a dinner 6 o'clock. Let's pretend, okay? You shouldn't eat anything after 6 o'clock.
nothing?
Nothing. And then you-
Vino, nothing.
Nent,
Birra.
Nent, that's it. If you want to be healthy. If you want a 14, 50 shot of vodka around 10 o'clock, 10:30, watch a lot of television till 5 o'clock in the morning, that's okay too. That's your life.
So, why do you think some farts are loud and some farts are not?
Well, that
So some are like silent and some are. There's an actual science between the two.
is.
So what
Impact.
do you think it is?
Depends on impact of the gas. Depends on the position of how you sit. Hello, culo. If you're sitting down, it's going to be one style of fart. If you're standing up, it's going to be another one. If you lift your leg, that's a ripper. That's a different, right? If you're in the water, it's a bubble fart. Depends, Tony.
It says that silent farts are created by gas buildup in the deepest part of the colon where the worst bacteria lives.
The worst, eh?
So if you have it down there, then it doesn't have any pressure.
No pressure.
But the loud ones, large volume of air swallowed from eating too fast.
That's a true.
So I didn't even know that. So like you eat too much, right?
Fast,
You eat, and you eat fast. And
Air.
It goes in, and you're gonna get loud farts. You know that, Mike?
Right, yeah.
No.
I don't think Mike ever blow a fart in his
You ever
life
blow
anyway.
fart like you're like what 105 pounds soaking wet? Anyway, okay, so that's it. So there's the sides. Like I'm interested because I'm interested in sort of the human biology.
Oh, yeah.
Because farting to me is a very it's why does it so funny for people? Like why does it make people laugh and it disgusts people and why there's so many emotions around that function? Do you think?
I don't think. I think the people that get upset with the fart, they get upset about every stupid thing. They what we call a drip. You know what I mean?
What's a drip?
The people, they're very boring people. Everything has to be by the book.
Right.
They don't like improvisation. But you see on YouTube, a lot sometimes you go to YouTube, everybody posts their fart. Guess my fart, try my fart, you want to hear my fart? And this is most of the ladies.
Yeah.
Never mind the men, it's the girls that they fart like crazy.
Yeah, and they're smelly. Eh?
Oh, very bad.
Very
you know.
bad. Once I was in a house and somebody farted and it really, what happens, what does it smell like when the gas leaks in your house or something?
Rotten eggs.
Okay, so I smell this and I go, holy shit, there's a gas leak. Honest to God, I went running around checking the gas.
That's bad.
And then, a few minutes later, she's going laughing her ass off.
Oh, yeah.
She got me good, but that was...
Sometimes what people do, I found this out there, when people, they know what style of fart they have.
Yeah.
Some people, they like the ones all air like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you're sitting down at a party, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this beautiful girl, she walked by me one time at a party. I saw her skirt move a little bit from the back. I said to myself, "Que esta putana ka?" She crop dust me.
Yeah.
Crop dusting. Yeah. Sure, and I eat her fart that night. I remember.
God.
Oh, it made me sick. I told her five skifos.
You talked about a few episodes ago about sleep divorce.
Oh, sleep divorce, yeah.
And that's kind of explained again for people that don't recall the sleep divorce. Sleep divorce is you don't sleep in the same bed because you're snoring.
Yeah.
So you sleep apart. What is the number one benefit of a sleep divorce other than you get a good night's sleep?
The number one benefit?
Yeah.
I think you stay married for longer with your wife.
But I'm talking about physical benefit.
Because
listen, I guarantee you're lying in bed
yeah.
with your wife or your girlfriend, your partner, and you got a big fart. You don't let it just go, do you? You kind of be gentle. You try to hold it in.
Yeah.
You try to be respectful,
yeah.
So I think one of the biggest benefits of sleep divorce or not sleeping is that at 2 o'clock in the morning, and you just let it go full out. There's nobody there, and you get it, and then you sleep for 4 hours. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Is that true?
You don't.
Come on.
You don't interrupt.
Does that happen to you?
Nah, sleep divorce. The only reason why I like to sleep divorce is because a lot of people that sleep together in the middle of the night. Sometimes, never mind the fart. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people get excited. One leg touches the other thing, the other part, the next thing. Honey, you awake? No, I'm cool. Vamos dormir. See, that doesn't happen like that. No.
Okay, so you're telling me when you slept alone, you've never let just let it go, no worries, just let it go.
Oh, when I sleep alone?
Yeah.
Holy shit! No, you know something? You know what happened when I sleep alone? First of all, a long time I don't fart a lot. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I used to fart during training. When I do heavy bag, boom, boom, I could see, right? But had the suppressate, fagioli the night before. It's gonna happen, kind of thing.
So you're dancing around. You're like doing, what did that Ali call that? What do you do? The
shuffle.
The shuffle. What was that called? The rope-a-dope?
No, that's Ali shuffle.
You're rope-a-doping.
And you Ali shuffle.
You're rope-a-doping the question. Have you ever let a real big one go when you're by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't it like
No.
Isn't it like relieving?
No, because there's nobody there to hear it. It's no fucking fun.
Oh, you want people to hear it?
Yeah, I want people to say, "Oh God, so what happened?
Yeah.
My hair blew up." That's what I like.
Oh, I know your hair looks like your hair looks good these last few days.
Well, it's getting white, because shower every day training.
Look at mine's white. We look like from the forehead up, the eyebrows up. We look like the same.
You know that movie? Remember Cecil B. DeMille, the movie? Remember
which one?
The 10 Commandments.
Of course, you look like Moses.
Charleston. Remember
Heston.
Charleston. Remember he went to the mountain and he came down his hair all white. I could see.
That's it. Well, you still got some. Like if you turn to the left or you still have some nice gray and
the back hair.
Look very
silver fox.
You look very distinguished.
Extinguished. I look. Yeah.
You look very distinguished.
Oh fuck yeah, Tony.
How long are you gonna let it grow? Like looks like you got the little bit of the mullet.
No, this is the last time I cut it. They cut it like that, but I'm gonna take it off now. I don't like it.
What about a beard? I've never seen you with like a barba. Why?
No.
Can you grow a beard? Because your face is
can.
smooth.
Oh yeah, my face is nice and smooth. Because I shave all the time. Because I don't like la barba.
Yeah.
I don't like l'istat. I don't like. To me, athletico.
Yeah.
Has to be nice and clean.
So is it because when part was punching you, the punches slide off your face more, or what's the
Listen.
scoop?
When I fight that guy, Indian guy, Paki guy,
Yeah.
okay, what happened that time? He got the beard, okay?
You had a beard?
He had a beard,
Oh,
and
I didn't know
inside
that.
that beard, they have all kind of butter chicken and a lot of food from
Yeah.
6 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So when I punch my glove, it was oily, and his lip. So when I make a contact, I can knock him out.
Right.
And plus that's how they cheat, right?
They put the remnants in la barba.
Exactly.
So I was talking to, last week we were talking about, Italian architecture and
Oh, yeah.
culture and
Yeah,
thousands of years of pride, of ownership.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And so, and we're debating why the Italians came over in the late 1800s, 1900s.
Yeah.
And, first they were ostracized and ridiculed, and they weren't considered white or whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
And then, they slowly assimilated and started to be building companies and construction
Oh,
after
yeah.
the war, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then the second wave, I think, would be the 50s or the 60s, or that could be the third wave.
Yeah.
Their lawns were immaculate, their homes were clean.
Yeah.
And I was debating this with somebody non-Italian, who was saying, well, they couldn't really understand why. And I said, because they brought that pride of ownership, that beauty. They lived around the beauty their whole lives. Like, Italy's a beautiful country.
Yeah.
So wherever they go, beautiful architecture, beautiful
Yeah.
gardens, everything
Yeah.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
And if you come from a country where it's shit, you bring shit here, right? You're not used to that
That's it.
beauty. So you don't, there's no, so what side of the fence are you on in that discussion?
I didn't realize that there was a fence, Tony. What do you mean?
Well, like, are you on the side, agreeing that, the Italians the Europeans that had that pride of ownership from the old world European countries, and the new generation that live in fucking shit and garbage and tin shacks and all that shit, and then they come
Yeah.
over, they don't have the same pride of ownership, no?
You make a very good point. I think that a lot of, the guys who live in, they don't live in Italia. They live in North America, United States, they live in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Even the Australian over there, those people, Kiwi people over there.
Mm-hmm.
I think the problem is people, they try to adapt themselves. You have to adapt to the new culture, right? In Italy, my friend, you have to realize, even if you just love sports, let's say you love soccer, and you love coffee, and you love pastries, you're still going to be affected by art in Italia, because art is all around. They say all-encompassing. So the process of osmosis, it goes inside your mind, your soul, your body, the art. When you come over here, this place over here, North America, where we're talking now, what's going to come into your body, your mind, your heart? They try to make art here. There are a lot of nice artists here, painter, actor, a lot of some musician. They're not bad, pretty good. But the problem is, the culture doesn't lend itself to those things. I heard yesterday that in the United States, in the beginning, 200 years ago, most people that went to the state, educational people, like a lot of people like Albert Einstein, those guys, Gandhi, they all, first time they visit the USA, they go up U.S., then they go down U.S., then they realize that they never seen so many people preoccupied with money. That's already a point to consider. Yeah. When you go to Italia, they're not considered the money over there. Right. Most people, they're not going to have fuck all when they die.
Right.
But I'll tell you what they're going to have when they're alive. They're going to feel like they're alive.
Yeah.
They're going to enjoy good food. They're going to share good food. They're going to go to a beautiful cathedral, go to the church, enjoy itself a beautiful art painting. Where's the art in the church? You see it there too. You go on the street where you see the art. You look at people's shoes. There's art the way they make those shoes. The style, a giacca sportiva, art. They look the glasses, you put them over there, art. You go have an espresso, even the barista, he makes a nice cup and coffee for you, art, the cream on top. Everything. He asks you how you like it, liscia or frizzante, how you like your water. A lot of people don't know that there's a fucking Starbucks. You get to water l'Italia. You espresso and they give a little glass of water. You know why? Because you got to rinse your mouth after you drink a coffee. Otherwise, when you say hi to go to the meeting, a business, hey, your fucking breath stink like a kumlukahe.
Yeah.
See, this is culture. Culture is art. So what's the fucking problem here?
Right. So they transplant the art, and then it takes a. So why do you think that our kids, for example, like we're first generation, second generation, why do you think the art is lost? Is it our fault because we don't follow the tradition?
Well, I think that it's not that the art lost. The parents, like our parents, they came here. Most of the parents, they broke when they come here. They left their country.
Nothing.
Because nothing was fucking going on. After the Second World War, it's a very tough situation. Yeah. Not just Italia.
All of Europe.
But you go to England, there's trouble. There's a trouble. A lot of people didn't have a lot. So when you leave La Patria, you leave your flag, Cazzo Lucori, you leave your nation, and you come to a foreign fucking place, you can't think about art. You got to think about assimilation.
Survival.
How to survive in a country where people don't understand your fucking culture.
Right.
And most of them don't give a fuck about your culture.
Right.
And one more problem when you come to Canada, this is a specific fucking problem. All these people that talk about multiculturalism, multiculturalism, that's fucked. Mm-hmm. Because you never become the assimilation of the group of all the people put together. Never. So the Polak is a Polak, the Wap is a Wap, the fucking Paki is a Paki. Everybody stays in their community.
So
when you go to the States, let me finish.
Okay.
You go to the United States, you ask somebody, where are you? I'm American Italian. Right. I'm American Polish. I'm American Pakistan. Fuck that. So then you have a conglomeration.
Yeah.
By the way, to me, Canada and the States can fuck off because I'd rather just live con gli Italiani.
Yeah.
That's why there's no argument, right?
Yeah. Well, what I found is what do you have in Toronto?
For
example,
place here, yeah.
Toronto, the city.
Yeah.
You have Greek town, Little Italy, Chinatown. You have all these basically ethnic ghettos.
Yeah, yeah.
And you drive down Yonge Street in a certain part of the city, one side, it's all,
Iranian
hearts and daggers, and there's no English words.
No
on
English
the
words.
On the other side, it's all hieroglyphic Korean.
Korean, that's beautiful.
And they don't want English. They don't want to. They don't want to attract the English,
Exactly.
And so they try, and it's the same anywhere you go. If you go to Markham, half the signs are in Chinese. If you go to Yonge and Comer, it's Korean on one side, Persian on the other side. And they don't want fucking English-speaking people to come in. So they just want their own razza,
That's right. But the difference, Italian people.
So ghettos, that's what I'm saying. Right. Like it's kind of these ghettos that are created, and they're disguised as little Koreatown or little Chinatown or little Greek town or little Portuguese or little Italy or little, everything is a fucking place.
Yeah, it's true.
It's all separate. Nobody wants to work together.
But the thing is, that can be okay. Like if in the States, not right now. Now New York, it's a mess. Because they get shame, John. They got the mayor over there. I don't know who put him in over there. Who installed him over there, first of all.
Because that's a good point, because Mark Twain said, if voting made any difference, they wouldn't let us do it.
That's correct.
They put the people they want in
Installation.
There's no vote doesn't mean fuck all, because if it did, they wouldn't let us do it. Mark Twain said that. So
brilliant.
It's
Mark
funny
Twain.
how I was thinking about, why don't you vote? Does your vote matter? And they try to tell you that your vote matters.
Yeah, okay.
But it doesn't matter.
Doesn't mean
this guy,
all.
Mandami, he was just installed.
The installation.
Installation.
That's all.
They didn't vote for him no more than they voted for whoever else, Donald Trump or Biden. Or
They're all fucked up.
They're all fucked up.
So don't ever, to the people out there, don't ever trust in a politician.
No. To me, right? If I'm the mayor of Toronto, you know what I mean? And I want to fry airplane.
You speak Chinese?
No, I don't. So if there's so they elect me, and then I just go ahead and I make laws or rules, put the bike lanes or take this away.
Yeah.
Or why don't, for anything major, you ask the people.
Yeah.
You do a vote.
Yeah.
A real vote. Okay. We want to increase the property tax by 0.5%.
Okay.
Let's vote. All the constituents, all the people
Yeah.
want that? Yes or no? If they do, and you can explain because it's going to help this or that, and the people can say yes or no. If they
Yeah.
say no, you don't increase it.
That's right.
If they say yes, you increase it.
That's
Or
right.
we want to put a bike lane down Yonge Street from Steeles all the way to the lakeshore.
Okay.
Vote.
Vote.
You want the bike lane? Yes, you do it. No. So for any big issues,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be that just because you elected someone for 4 years,
Yeah.
and then they get paid. Here
Yeah.
you go. Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
This do this and that, and then we get stuck with taxation with no representation.
Exactly.
You know, if I was
Exactly.
mayor, that's what I would do. Everything major. Okay, here's the website. Vote.
Exactly.
Here's what we want to do. Here's the thing. Here's a chance to say yes or no.
Exactly.
And then you let really government rule by the people, no?
100%, 150,000% I
Yeah.
agree with you.
Like Mark Twain said, if voting made any difference, they
That's-
wouldn't let us do it.
You're right, my friend.
Yeah, no,
You're
absolutely.
Absolutely 100%, 50%, 100 right. That's right.
What's the
You
matter?
think about it now, okay?
What are you doing?
I look at this thing, all these things that the Canadian government they're doing.
Oh, yeah?
You see all this bullshit, right? You
yeah.
think about it. Look at this. Now, all of this stuff that they're doing, it's like, look, Holy Land bishops, they condemn a photo of Israeli soldier is matching the statue of
Ah,
Jesus
did you hear
Christ.
about that? It's
No,
terrible.
You got to figure something up. These globalists, these rich fucking people, they just creating trouble. But they always create the trouble not for them. Because all those rich people, if they chic with the bed sheet on their head from United Arab Emirates, or they're from the fucking Medici family in Italy, they get together and they drink and they eat. They don't give a fuck about you.
Anyway, I want to talk to you. I want.
Oh, yeah.
There are like these. There's 7 birth years that are getting sudden success in 2026. So
Oh,
you're
yeah?
into this numerology shit.
I
no?
used to know a little bit about that stuff,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about this. So
Okay.
what's Korean saju? You know what that is?
Soju.
Soju, yeah.
That's a drink. Have you drink with the eat nakjibokum or
I don't know, it says,
ojingabokum?
Korean soju reveals who gets success first. Okay, dragon.
Okay, dragon. That's a dragon year. So a dragon.
That's one. There's only 7 birth years.
Dragon
Or-
was last year.
So they're gonna have great success this year. So if your dragon built the foundation nobody noticed.
Okay.
For year 2026, lights up everything. Dragon quietly stacked. They're number 1.
Yeah.
So if you're a dragon, 2026 is going to be the year because you've been. What do you think of that? This idea that it's
Well,
dragon.
you want me to give you I got 2 answers.
Okay.
I give you the answer for entertainment value.
Yes,
Or I can
entertainment
give you my answer.
Do well.
My answer, it's I know a lot of stuff about this stuff. It's a lot.
Dragon is what kind of sign?
If you're born as a dragon, no. If the element is different,
Oh, okay.
that's just the birth sign. Then you have an element when you're born. So if you're born in the year 2000
Yeah.
or 1988
Or 2012.
or 2012 or 1976 or 1964,
You're a dragon.
You're a dragone. That's 2 years ago. We had a dragon year, universal year.
Yeah.
This year, lo cavallo. Lo cavallo. See, this year's the year of the horse.
Right.
Okay. Last year was the snake. Okay, go on. Ask me next
Okay.
question.
So the second highest is the rat, born in 1960,
1972,
2008,
84.
2020.
Yeah, okay.
So rat read the room years ago, made the move. In 2026, fire finally pays with water instinct back. I don't
Okay.
know. What does that mean?
Well, that means they spend a lot of the time creating a good work environment for them in the last 10 years, last 8 years especially. And also, the rat is one of the most compatible sign with the dragon. You got to understand that there's a 12 animal, those are Chinese people. And there's groups of 3, okay, that the best to get along. For example, rat and the dragon and the monkey, that's a one group.
Okay.
Then you got horse, tiger, and dog. That's a second group. Then you got ox, you, and your snake and rooster. That's the third group. And then you got the 4th group, which is your sheep, rabbit, and luporco.
Wow.
That's the 4th group.
Okay. The third most successful sign
Yeah.
in 2026
Yeah.
is the ox. Carry the weight, skip the credit. Fire creates earth.
That's right.
Finally signs Ox's name on the check. 2026 finally signs Ox's name on the check.
Exactly.
What does that mean to you?
That means for everybody born in 1961, 1973, 1985, 1997.
Every 12 years.
Okay, that means this year you're finally going to be free of doing somebody else's work. You're gonna.
I'm an ox.
You are.
What are you?
I'm a sheep. Pecoreja.
Okay, number 4, the
Yeah.
dog.
Lucani. Oh.
Dog protected everyone else's money.
Yeah.
Who protected the dog? 2026 does.
Yeah.
So that's the dog.
Yeah.
Number 5, the snake.
The snake, yeah. Last year was a snake, yeah.
Snake knew the opportunity before it arrived. Fire meets fire.
That's
I don't know what
right.
that means, fire meets fire.
No, but because every year has an element. This year, I think, is the fire horse.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay. So fire. Oh, I see. So
See?
fire,
Fire
meets.
meets
So
a fire.
ox is really an earth animal.
No, but depend on what the year. Every sign is different. If you read the 1961, your element is you ox sign.
I'm a Leo.
But that's irrelevant. But
Oh.
the element, it's either the earth, the metal,
Yeah.
okay,
Fire.
the water.
Or fire.
No, there's 5 elements in Chinese.
Oh.
It's different from a Gregorian calendar, my friend.
Okay. Monkey is metal, it says. Monkey.
If you're a metal monkey, okay.
0% earth in monkey's chart. No ground, no anchor. 2026 fire forges metal into something that finally holds value.
That's right. So the fire this year is a universal year of fire.
Right.
If you're a metal monkey, it's
Yeah.
going to melt down the metal, make something expensive. Cats.
Okay.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
last, number 7,
Yeah.
is the goat.
That's me.
You're a goat?
I'm a year sheep. I'm
Okay,
goat.
you're
Yeah.
felt the shift coming, told nobody. 2026 quietly deposits into the account. Goat stopped checking.
Yeah. So I guess this year's going to be okay for me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's well.
I
It
do-
says
I-
only 7 birth years get sudden success in 2026.
But fuck, there's only 12 fucking animals, got, so they get 7.
So the other 5.
Fuck, then you hang around with the right people. You're going to have a good luck.
I never thought of it that way.
I got to think.
So
yeah.
I mean, you got more than 60% chance.
Exactly.
Anybody could have wrote that. Then.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Cuts us up. That's why I say I give it 2 answers. I give it the entertainment answer. I give you my answer.
But I knew you were some kind of psychic reader.
No, those
Yeah,
things
you
are
were.
different.
You were. Like you have good. You
that's
have some
different.
knowledge about. Like you can read people.
Yeah, that I have. Yeah, those things I
Right?
have. That's from
So
training. Yeah.
right. So yeah. I mean, we've been at parties together, and
You see, I
know,
talk to
yeah,
everybody,
you,
right?
you talk to everybody, and then I see, and you can identify. So people who love mountains are
Yeah.
mostly introverts. What do you think
Well,
about that?
You think about it that if you got a guy that's a city slicker, right?
Yeah.
He loves to live in New York City or Milan or Roma, a big city, right? A lot of action. London, England. You think you're going to tell that guy, hey, listen, okay, knock it off. This week we're going to go to the mountain. Oh, about fun, cool. Go to the mountain yourself. I got to go to jazz club tonight. I got to go drinking tonight. I got a girlfriend. I got to go for a nice snack. But people are very quiet people. They want to be in the quiet area.
So an
they can-
introvert, if you love the mountains, you're an introvert.
you want to be in the quiet place.
But people who love the beach
Yeah.
usually have
Extra.
sad memories.
That's true.
Why is that?
Because of the water, see, you have to realize human beings are 85% of water. Our bodies are water inside. So when you're near the water, it's going to calm you down. And for some people, when they calm down, they get la malinconia because they remember from the past days. That's why I told her one day I'm going to tell you a story.
Yeah?
Very
What
sexual
about-
story.
what about
Before
now?
I married, I had a nice girl over there.
Yeah, why not tell it now?
No, I can't. I got to prepare the audience for what's coming. It's a
Okay.
very important story. And it involved the ocean, L'Adriatico.
I think you said something about this.
I told you a
about
couple
the
of things.
ocean.
Yeah, bello mio.
Okay, anyway,
Yeah.
people who frequently talk about others are usually lonely.
Yeah,
That's a weird one.
No, actually, people that usually talk about other people, they're pissed off that they're not those people. So they have it's more than loneliness. It's a little bit of jealousy too. They fucked up because they're not popular.
Anyway, so if you were to read Mikey over there, let's do a reading on Mikey. What do you need? What is his birthday?
Mike, you're
What's-
22 years old, right,
What's
Mike?
his birthday? What's your birthday?
If I tell you, then it would.
He's a 2003.
No, like the numbers. What's the number? His birthday. How do you calculate the number?
He's a 22. Mike, you're 22 years old, right?
Are we guessing or am I telling you?
No, you're 22 years old. I'm asking you.
He's gonna do a number thing on you.
Okay.
So
Okay, so
you're
you
22.
22.
so you born in 2003,
That's correct.
right?
Oh,
So
3.
that means he's a goat.
Yeah.
That means he has a he kind of got he has an artistic heart.
Okay.
He likes an artistic thing. He like a movie. He like
this-
knowledge. He is interested about travel, those kind of things.
Is this true, Mike?
Yeah, that's
Okay, go on.
And so, if I don't know what day he born, but if he's born in 2003,
Yeah.
so then you take this is how you figure up where you are this year. Numerology, eh?
Yeah.
You take the month you born.
Which is what, Mike? What month?
August
So 8.
So it's the 8th month,
Yeah.
and what day?
22nd.
22nd.
Yeah.
22nd. So 8
8
and 2 and 2 is 4.
Right.
So 4 and 8 is 12.
12.
1 and 2 is 3.
Yeah.
So take the 3. This year is 2026. So
Yeah.
2 plus 2 plus 6 is 10.
10.
That's a 1.
Yeah.
So plus the 3. This year, Mike, his numerology is a 4.
So
That
if you're-
means this year is a work, for him, it's a work year.
Right.
A lot of work, a lot of different things he has to do to be successful this year.
Okay.
That's what they say.
So
those
if you
people.
put your, so
I don't
let's
fucking
do
know.
it. Let's do me.
Okay, you born, I think.
7,
Okay, 7.
30.
So 7 and 3 is 10. That's a 1.
Okay. And then
2026, that's a 2. So this year,
So
for you,
what's the number?
it's a 2.
So yeah, you
But
can
you
do
know
this
what
at
that
home.
means?
You can do this at home too, so we can figure up the.
Yeah, but they don't know what it means.
Okay, what does 2 mean?
2 means this is the year for you to learn how to get along because you have discrepancies with other people.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
And what does that mean? Get along.
Well, that getting along, making things work. Sometimes they're going to work, sometimes they're not going to work with people. 2 is a relationship year.
right.
Some relationship is going to change.
So you took 7. Really? Change in a good way, or
I don't know. I don't know that. I'm not a psychology.
well, but you know, so
I'm just
so you
Rocco.
took my 7 and 30, which is 10.
You add them together.
So that's 1.
1.
And then 2
20, 26.
is 10.
2
is
and
1.
2 and 6 is 10. That's a 1. Plus the 1 you have is a 2.
2.
Combination. 11 master number. That means that this year.
Yeah, it's 11 master number. What is?
But it becomes a 2.
But what is 11 master number?
Don't never mind those. Don't get too complicated. But sometimes these things bring you bad luck. Listen to me.
Oh, what does?
This is numerology,
Okay, fuck it, I
astrology.
don't
You
wanna
gotta
hear
watch.
anything.
That's black. First of all, that's a witchcraft, black magic.
I'm
you
not
know?
allowed to believe that.
No, we don't believe
We
it.
don't
That's why I
believe
say
that
you want entertainment. You can believe
I do
it.
it for entertainment. What else? do we do with
Exactly.
it?
Exactly.
Like here's what I do. Pick a number from 1 to 10. Don't tell me, both of you.
Okay, I know this one, but go
Okay.
ahead. I got it.
Got one?
I got it.
Okay, double it.
I got
and you
it.
can follow along
I got it.
on the podcast. Double it.
Got it.
Add 6.
I got it.
Divide it in half.
Okay,
Subtract the number you started with.
I got it.
And the number is 3.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
And you at home listening or whatever in your car, you got 3, right? See, I'm fucking good. Eh?
That's not magic.
That's magic.
That's
What are
just
you
a
talking-
calculation,
That's like
whatever
this. Look,
number.
Look at my thumb. Look, that's fucking magic.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking magician. Look at that. Look.
Oh yeah, I remember one
Holy
time.
Shit.
Look at that. 10.
Oh, yours looks good. Because you
oh.
do the first one. I can't do it. I got
I can
arthritis.
see. See?
I got arthritis in my finger.
See
Look,
that? Look how nice I make it. Look.
it's like a Pissolino.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Wow.
See, this is very interesting, eh?
What
A
is-
lot of people, they believe this kind of bullshit.
shit,
you know?
yeah, I
They
don't-
do. There's people, they wake up in the morning. It's not like me. I wake up in the morning. I start my day 1 gallon espresso coffee a day. That's how I start my day.
Right.
But some people, they jump for the newspaper. They read the astrologia or numerology. It's unfucking believable. But I have to tell you this. Sometimes these situations, there's a lot of funny truth that happens. Mm-hmm. And that's why it used to freak me out a little bit, how they said in the hippie days, I used to freak out. I used to lose control sometimes.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on with these people?
What do you mean?
Yeah, because they would be true.
What,
What you read about, it happened to them.
Oh, I see.
Holy fuck. But it's better
don't
not to know.
It's better not to know. Why is it better not to know?
Because if you know, you're going to change the course of maybe a happy life.
It's like Back to the Future. You don't want to change
Exactly.
the past to affect the future.
You got to believe a lot, Roach, and that's it.
That's
okay?
it. You know what's funny about Back to the Future? I just figured it out, right? So Marty goes back to 1955. He hooks up his future mom and dad together,
Yeah.
and then they have a kid in the future that looks exactly like the kid that set them up together. Isn't that kind of a little strange?
See what I mean?
Isn't that kind of little fucked up? Somebody said, I said, yeah, that's kind of like.
That's very strange. Yeah.
It's like that Family Guy episode where the guy's begging on the street and Mark Carty walks up and he puts.
Family Guy.
Yeah, he went to put money into the cup, and the guy goes, "You didn't put anything in there." He goes, "Yes, I did. Hope." I put hope in there.
That's
No
it,
cash, just fucking hope. Oh
that-
boy, oh boy.
See, even those
My
guys.
favorite show, Family Guy.
Family Guy. Yeah, I don't watch the TV. Yeah.
No?
No.
Do you sleep with the phone beside your bed?
No, I don't sleep with the phone. I throw the phone on. I don't
Do you
give a
sleep with the
shit.
phone right beside your bed, Mike?
No.
Oh, good boy.
No,
First thing everybody does when they wake up, I guarantee, 99% of the population.
that's true. Not me.
Remember in the days when you had the regular phone? How would you know? How would you block a caller in the old days when you just had a rotary phone and a ring? How do you?
Take the phone off. So it's a busy.
That was the fucking block call.
I
You
block.
lifted the phone off the hook. That's it.
That's
And then it went. Remember that sound?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's call blocking back then. What was call forwarding back in the day when somebody called you? Had to call forward it. That was call forward in Italian house.
Oh, I never had. They yell at you.
That's it.
You yell.
That's a call forward. Let's go. Brrr, hey, is Joe there?
No.
Joe, pick up the phone.
That's it.
That's call forwarding in the
three-way.
home. No, the three-way was when you're talking and somebody picks up the extension phone. I'm on the phone. You guys never had that, eh? That's the best. You're talking to your friend
Remember?
or some girl, and all of a sudden, Ma, I'm on the phone. Get off the phone. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Lucazzo. Yeah, they want to hear everything.
Because in the old Italian, all the houses, the extension phones, as soon as you picked it up, everybody could hear what was going
everybody
on.
knew.
There was no call. That was the Zoom call from fucking back then.
Oh, yeah.
Pick up the 3 phones in the house. We had like 1 phone upstairs, and then we were luxury. We got 1 phone downstairs.
Oh, you guys you're rich. You have a lot of houses.
We had 2 phones, 1 in the kitchen and 1 in the second kitchen in the basement.
Sometime I used to call my friend. He lived across the street from me, right?
Yeah.
He used to look in his window. I used to look outside my window. Zoom call. We look at each other.
Nah, but I'm talking about fucking the phone, the old phone, you know?
The dial phone.
Yeah, and then that was the thing. Everybody had the phone number.
Yeah.
Everybody knew. It was only 7 digits.
That's
You
it.
only did 222-4848.
That's
or
it, 416.
215-222.
That's it.
That's it. There wasn't like
I remember
416, this and that. And the other thing.
No.
Yeah, so that was call forwarding. You yelled.
Yeah.
Call waiting. What about call waiting?
Call waiting.
We had
What
no
the
call
fuck a call waiting?
waiting. You know
We
what call
got-
waiting was? You know what call waiting is? Holy shit.
I never had it.
That was the first invention of the phone when you could put somebody on hold. So it would go, you're talking to somebody, it would go, beep, beep. Oh, hold on, I got a call coming in. You press the hang up button. Yeah, what's up? Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
was call waiting.
And you get confused sometimes. You talk to the wrong guy.
Oh my God.
You say the wrong thing. You think it's your girlfriend. Remember, it's your other friend.
Yeah, so you had call forwarding. You had block call, take
Block.
it off the hook.
Take it off the hook.
Oh,
yeah.
so the silence call. You could have it take the ringtone off.
Take the
Pick the
ringtone.
phone upside down, and there was a ringer dial. You could go, that would make it ring louder.
Holy shit. That's after, though.
Do you remember this shit?
Oh, sure, I do. I remember all the time, yeah.
That was the best.
I remember my first phone number.
Me too. And then when I was like, I guess 20, I went and I got my own phone line at my parents' house, and I put it in the basement in
Famous.
the furnace room, La Fornaggio room, and I had my little phone there with a little answering machine. And I would make like recordings on it, like joke recordings. Like
yeah.
every week I would change it, like I would say, I would mimic certain things,
Sure.
like, I would say, Tony, this is Cinciolina, Tony's big fatso aunt, and he's not here right now, so you're going to have to sound a squeak and leave a message.
Oh, sure.
And that boy's just got a mustache just like his aunt. And I would leave that, and people would call my. And then I thought, maybe there's a business here if I recorded answering and sell the answering machine tapes at Radio Shack. Yeah. But anyway, then you used to pick up the phone. You know how you got your messages? Right now, you have a phone. You used to call the phone. You used to have a little fucking thing in your pocket, like a little tone generator. You put it when you call your own answering machine. You put it on, and it would go. Message number 1, and it would play your messages.
I remember, yeah. I still have my machine. That one.
Fuck me. The answer machine.
Yeah.
So that was the Italian phone. Back in the day, the Italians call waiting. And then, when Nonna came and visited from Italy, of course, when we're watching TV and the 3 channels we had in the fucking TV.
CBS, NBC,
and
ABC.
then
Yeah.
WTV or
That's it.
every
And
time
Rogers.
the TV would ring, she would think, oh, prendo the lever, answer the phone. No, it's a TV.
Listen, we went through a lot of stuff.
That's the best.
Now the
man.
technology is everywhere.
Remember vertical hold on the TV?
Oh, I don't know that.
When the line used to go up, you had to adjust the dial to
you
fix
had
the
to fix
fucking
it.
line, the vertical hold.
Yeah, remember?
Remember that? And then,
Shit.
Anyway, there was a whole show just talking about how things used to be versus how they are
Remember
now.
the rabbit ears over there?
Rabbit ears. Fuck, remember what rabbit
Then the
ears?
cable came out.
Oh, the cable is the best, because you
cable
still had to go, but that came after. Cable came first,
Yeah.
and you had to go up and change the channel by hand every time.
Yeah.
And you got from 3 channels, you went to like 13 channels. You had
Yeah.
you had City TV, you had, a couple of U.S. channels,
yeah,
and then 11 o'clock, dark. Everything, there were no TV, 24-hour TV, except on Friday we had the Baby Blue movies on City TV.
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
Yeah, what do you mean, baby blue?
So at midnight, Mike, midnight on City TV,
Midnight special.
they used to have porno movies, soft porn movies called the Baby Blue movies.
Yeah.
Every Friday night at midnight. And it went on for 2 hours.
You taking drum lessons this case?
All right, you got
You
a
playing
problem?
paradiddles steady the last 12 minutes.
Next week I'm gonna bring my guitar. We're gonna play some
Well,
tunes.
we do jamming, yeah.
I'm gonna play some tunes next
Midnight
week.
special too, Mike. a
Episode
music
40.
show.
Oh, midnight special. He was on Friday night, and then Don Kirshner's rock concert
Rock concert
Saturday.
yeah.
That was,
Remember those bands?
Oh my
Famous
God.
bands, eh?
I got a great Bert. It was called Bert Sugarman's Midnight Special.
Tell the story.
So a few years, I guess it would have been maybe 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a concept called the Midnight Special version 2.
Yeah.
And the idea is you go back, you take the bands that played back then,
Yep.
and you show them play one song from back in the 70s, and then they play the same song live. Again.
Yeah.
So it's kind of version 2. You see the band then and now, right? That was they call it Midnight Special. You put on a Friday night. So I said, Bert Sugarman was the producer, and
Yeah.
he's an Academy Award winning
famous, yeah,
producer.
famous, yeah.
The Children of a Lesser God he produced and stuff.
Yeah.
So I find this guy. I don't know how I did it. I find this guy's phone number, and I said, "All right, let me fucking call this guy." And I call him. I leave a message, and I say, "Hey, Bert Sugarman, this is my name. I've got a great idea for Midnight Special reboot called Version 2. I was a big fan of it. I didn't think in a million years he'd call me back, right? And who would have thought, And so I say, hey, listen, here's my number. If you call me back, I'd love to talk to you about it. And so about 2 weeks later, I get a call from an anonymous number, and it said, hey, is this Tony? Yeah, it's Bert. I go, Bert who? I didn't realize. It was Bert Sugarman. I go, no way, So we're talking to him, and he goes, oh, yeah, we talked about that. He goes, unfortunately, I sold the catalog because they were selling the DVDs on TV.
Wow.
So he sold the catalog, and he didn't have the rights to it, so I'd have to go, and he said they're probably not going to be supportive because they want to sell these DVDs of the Midnight Special series.
right.
But great idea. That's why I called you back.
Oh, that was nice of him.
Bert
You
Sugarman.
back, eh?
Anyway, yeah, I was in shock. So you see, you never know. If you don't ask, you never know what you're going to get in life. You
they're
got to
famous.
ask people. Me, I didn't give a shit, who it was. And nothing made me afraid.
No, they just
Why
people.
not?
They did the same thing too. Everybody had to start somewhere.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So anyway,
take a
that's my
chance.
Bert Sugarman story.
Hey, Mike, you see, you got always a chance to be famous.
No, I don't want to be famous. I just like ideas. Like I like to, I'm an idea guy. I like,
That was a good idea. Problem is, he sold the catalog.
Oh, or else he would have done it. We've been working together. We'd produce it. We'd have done the show, we'd have done the set.
yeah.
Because we did something called the Great Canadian Band Challenge back in 2010
yeah,
or
I remember.
2009.
The famous, yeah.
Yeah, we did. That was fun. I lost my shirt on that one.
Yeah, but you
that
did
was
a
fun.
You made an amazing job.
We did a great job.
You
It was the
guys.
first we did like a full live webcast. This is 2009.
9, yeah.
Full live webcast with commercials and real-time voting and
Yeah,
all within
the
the
best,
internet world,
yeah.
not like TV.
Yeah.
And We were way ahead of our fucking time.
Yeah, you are for sure. And even your producer, she did a good job at the time.
You know,
great.
TikTok or Snapchat, I created something called My 30 Seconds.
Oh, yeah.
And the idea was you got 30 seconds to say something, right?
But
My 30 Seconds.
But tell the audience what year that was, Tony.
That was 2007.
Okay, My 30 Seconds, 2007. Okay,
Right.
wrap
It's
your
called
head around that a little bit.
My30seconds.com. There's some videos on YouTube. You could check it out.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
the idea was you get 30 seconds, and we had vans that were painted that said, "We'll make you famous." 30 seconds of time. Because,
right.
30 seconds of fame. What's a 15 seconds of fame idea? So,
Yeah.
And you could post your 30 seconds of video and share it,
The best.
And then and then we came up, so we were way ahead of our time with that. We just the phones and the technology wasn't there yet.
Wasn't there, no.
But then right after, a few years later, Snapchat.
Yeah.
Which was, hey, to record a video, post it, and and then TikTok.
Get it goes around.
And then we created we called it Cab Gab.
Oh, that was a cab
In
cash.
taxi system. You could record a joke or something while you're in the back of a cab. This is before Uber.
Brilliant.
And then you would post this, so you could be drunk after a party, whatever.
Post it.
We had a computer there, a little screen, and you could record.
Everybody could see it.
And you could see it. It was called Cab Gab. This is like
Jesus.
2008 or 9.
That's a genius, huh?
And again, we fucking had 111 taxis in Toronto. And the technology, we didn't have Wi-Fi then. There was no 5G or 4.
No
None of
5G.
that shit.
No
So
5G.
you had to go around and connect to hotspots. The cars would have to drive to hotspots to upload the videos.
Oh, Jesus.
But what an idea
Now it
that
changed,
was.
eh?
Remember the Speaker's Corner thing that City TV had?
Yeah, they're famous.
Where they have a booth, you put a tune in and you would speak your mind.
Yeah.
That was the idea, the
Very
inspiration
good,
of doing
yeah.
it inside a taxi. That was called Cab Gab. So we did
Yeah.
my30seconds.com. We did Cab Gab, which now probably is like YouTube, video shit before YouTube, because YouTube came out, I think 2000 and it came out. YouTube launched today in 2005. Wow. I think today was the first YouTube video. I think it was 2005. Yeah, I think so.
Long time ago.
Yeah, 2006, something like that. But yeah, back in that time frame, I'm not sure. So anyway.
Famous, eh?
Anyway. So here we are,
The
2026.
table's gonna break before the fucking show's over. This guy today, he thinks he's a Chuck Norris. This match at the fucking table lasts 10 minutes.
Fuck, he just died too, Chuck Norris.
Yeah, he's famous.
Anyway, so
Tang Sudo. He practiced Tang Sudo.
yeah.
I know, because he trained at Rocco a couple times too.
What's
Yeah.
Tang Sudo?
Tang Sudo, Korean martial art.
Yeah. What about that Steven Seagal? What was his martial art?
I think it's bullshit, martial art.
Dodging. What was
Yeah.
that called?
Aikido.
He let
Aikido.
people use people's
Aikido.
own energy against them.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's gonna flip everybody right there.
Yeah?
He's a 6'19", fuck sakes.
Yeah.
He doesn't need anything. He just punches a guy one time.
I got so many stories. I got a great.
Well, we gotta do a special
Yeah, we
one
gotta-
on your stories,
I got
Katsu.
so many stories about like celebrities, like the way I got into meet celebrities back then.
We gotta talk about those
About
things.
soap opera stars I ran into.
Oh
and,
yeah.
Let's
do a special.
Anyway, well, it's nice to chat. We got it was a nice. How much time is that, Mike? Where are we at?
58.
Okay, we're good. See, we kind of know, It's like a vibe.
Time of vibration.
But next week I got who do I got coming next week?
Who do you got coming next week?
I got
Steven Seagal.
no, I got the guy that says advice of the year: no matter how bad you are, you're not useless. You can still be a bad example.
Oh, that's true. What's his name?
Who said that? I don't know.
Mark Twain.
Idi Amin.
Oh, Idi Amin of all people. Fuck.
Anyway,
shit.
thanks for stopping in, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share. How's any chats from our YouTube chat? No, eh? Nah, we got to post that we're gonna go live, right? Then people can watch us live. Anyway, thanks for stopping in. We appreciate. I really appreciate your time. It's valuable. If you're like me, you were sitting in a car for 4 hours yesterday. Anyway,
Be careful.
Bring your guard down. We always bring it down. We always will bring it back up every week, and then we bring it back down on Wednesday or Thursday. What day is today? Thursday?
Thursday. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, thanks for stopping in. And Rocco?
We love you, nobody else.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.